welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is ariannamaee and I'm into plus size fashion. So for today's video, we are going into the fitting room at Torrid and we're going to try the new LoveSick collection. Listen, I know LoveSick has been out for quite a few weeks now, maybe even a month at this point, but I haven't tried them on and I don't really see a lot of videos on TikTok or YouTube talking about LoveSick. So I'm like, you know what, if no one else is doing it, I should do it. Plus, I know that LoveSick is a little bit cheaper fabrics, cheaper in price. And I know they're geared towards like late teens, early 20s, and I'm still in the early 20s, maybe pushing mid 20s. So it's kind of geared towards my age range, and I thought that I would go ahead and try it on. I will say a lot of it looks like Forever 21-esque, which is kind of nostalgic for me because I loved Forever 21 when I was in high school, so that is great. But I did want to go ahead and see what they have in store. As always, links, everything I try on will be in the description box below, as well as my stats so you can check my measurements, and a link to my Poshmark closet so you can shop my size. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go straight into the fitting room. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you end up liking my channel and the videos that I have.
I have been wanting to do LoveSick for such a long time, especially since it's geared towards my age group, and so when I saw that they had it in store, I knew I had to try it on. I know that it was launched probably like a month ago, maybe even 2. I kind of lose track of time, but I still wanted to try on these items for you guys today. So the first item I had to show you guys today is called the LoveSick Puff Sleeve Baby Doll Dress. I got this in a size 1 and it was originally $39.90. This one is really cute. I think it just kind of reminds me of Forever 21, which isn't like my favorite thing in the world for Torrid. I mean, I do want more trendier stuff. There really isn't anything wrong with it. I just think that for a Forever 21 dress, you kind of want it more priced at that price point. I do think $40 for a dress is extremely cheap at Torrid. So if you're looking for an affordable clothing line, the LoveSick line is much more affordable, and I think that's just because they're catering towards a younger audience, so they have less money to pay for things. But with that more affordable price does come with lower quality. This one was cute. I don't really think I liked where the cinching in was at. It cinched in right below the bust, and I would have preferred it more at the waist. It had a layering piece at the top. I could leave it. I don't think the layering piece was that cool. It didn't really add much to this dress. I don't really remember if it had pockets, but I'm gonna say it didn't, just because it is a little bit more of a cheaper dress. It wasn't mini length, so it did go above my knee, and honestly this mini length is a lot more mini than their other dresses, but still a good length for you to wear bike shorts underneath it. I do think the color was absolutely stunning, and I'm a sucker for floral prints, so I thought it was cute. I love like the faint striping on it as well. It's more of a thinner material, but the only thing I really didn't like about it was where the cinching hit, which was under the bust, and the extra tier of layered. If you like those things, then definitely pick this dress up, because I feel like it's a dress you could wear multiple times and it would still look cute depending on how you stylize it. I don't know how you would style it for the fall time, but I think it's a great spring and summer dress. Now the next item I have to you guys say is this outfit. The top is called the LoveSick Babydoll top. I got it in a size 0 and it was originally $34.90, and then I paired it with these jeans. They are called the LoveSick High Rise 90 Straight Jean. I got them in a size 20 and they were originally $69.90. So again, these prices are a little bit cheaper than their normal clothing line. As for the items themselves, the top was mesh all throughout except for the bust. I thought that was cute. Literally no complaints about that. I do think that the bust was quite small, and I'm small chested, so if you're bigger chested, the bust will be even smaller on you. I don't think the bust really covered my bra that well, both on the top and on the bottom. It did have a tie front, which was super cute, and I love how it was a little bit more cropped on the sides and then longer on the back. It had a short sleeve with a puff sleeve, not itchy or anything, super duper comfortable, but like I said, mesh all throughout. So if you have a bigger chest, just make sure your chest is covered because it will show underneath. Like the bottom of my bra was showing in this. I do love the ditzy floral pattern on it, and I'm a sucker for white and blue, so this is definitely a win in my book. They look like they fit me really well, but I remember them being a little bit tighter in the, I don't know if it was the thigh or the calf area, but one of the areas was a little bit too tight. It barely had a gap in the back, which was amazing. I tend to get gaps in the backs at pretty much any store that I wear denim at, but the gap was so low in this one. It did have traditional button and zipper closure, front and back pockets, and it was kind of like a mom cut jean. I'm 5'6" for reference, and it went right to my ankle, so if you're taller than me, it will be cropped on you. It did have a slight whiskering at the thighs as well, and a little bit of fading in the knees. I thought the color on this pair of denim was absolutely stunning, and I love the fit of it as well. I just wish I could remember where it was tied at. I'm gonna say it's probably tight in my calf area. I think my thighs were fine. But overall, these were super duper cute. Literally no complaints other than they were slightly tight on me, but I have bigger thighs and calves for my size, so that is normal. As for the next outfit, the top is called the LoveSick Bubble Sleeve Knit Top. I got it in a size 0, and it was originally $24.90, and I paired it with the LoveSick Swingy Tiered Skort. I got that in a size 2, and it was originally $39.90. So it says that it's a skort, but actually they're a pair of shorts. I don't know if that was a mistype or what, but they do come in between the thighs, so it's not really a skort. It might look like one, but it's not. They're definitely a pair of shorts. They have like boxer buttons on the front. The waistline is super duper stretchy. It's tiered, and it's very, very comfortable, very lightweight. It's honestly a good length. Literally no complaints about that. I love the coloring on it. The only issue that I really have with it is that it's mismarketed as a skort when it's literally a pair of shorts. They really flared out for me. They didn't flare out that much for the model, but I think it's just my shape, and that's why it flared out like that. I will say this shirt is so cute. I'm actually wearing it right now as I'm editing, and I liked it so much that I ordered it online in a different color because they didn't have that color in the store. I love the crop nature to it. I love how cheap it was. It had a puff sleeve, a very short sleeve, a rounded like scoop neckline, very stretchy. Love the color, super comfortable, no complaints. If you like this top, go and grab it, especially on a sale, because you cannot beat this price, especially for Torrid. It is 100% worth it. Now the next outfit I have to show you guys today is this one. The top is called the LoveSick Classic Baby Tee. I got it in a size 0, and it was originally $29.90, and the bottoms are called the LoveSick Pleated Mini Skort. I got it in a size 2, and it was originally $44.90. So I will say that this top is one of the softest t-shirts I have felt in my life. I don't know what they put in that thing, but it was so comfortable. It was very thick and high quality for a white t-shirt, not see-through at all. Love the short sleeves, love the crew neck, love how cropped it is. It was just a really high quality t-shirt. Okay, if they can make more cropped t-shirts like this, I would be interested in buying. I don't necessarily like the verbiage on it. Out of office is just a little bit too corny for me. I tend not to wear t-shirts that have words on it, and unless it's like a band or like an artist or something, I just think it comes off a little bit too tacky, and I don't really know if a lot of people my age are wearing shirts like this. But you know what? For the quality of the shirt, it might just be worth it, because the quality of this shirt is so freaking nice. You cannot beat it. This skort, super duper cute, gives me like schoolgirl vibes. It was a little big on me. I definitely could have sized down. There was a little bit of gappage in the back. It did have shorts underneath. They're a little bit too short for my personal preference. I would probably chafe. I would definitely need to put deodorant between my thighs. The skirt itself was very stretchy, very comfortable. It was blue. I love blue, so I knew I was gonna like this skirt. If it fit me better, I probably would have got it, but it was just a little bit too big on me. Love the plaiding on it though, and I love the pleats as well. Also, can't beat it that it's a skort. That is amazing. Skort's like my favorite thing in the world, but I definitely needed to size down. Now the next outfit I've showed you guys today is this one. The top is called a LoveSick Tie Front Babydoll Tee. I got it in a size 0, and it was originally $39.90, and I paired it with the LoveSick Low Rise Ultra-Baggy Jean. I got that in a size 20, and they were originally $69.90. Let's go ahead and start talking about this top first. It was cute. I love that it was slightly cropped. Like I said, I'm huge into ditty florals, and it has that white and blue floral again. I don't know if it's just something they like, but it's interesting that the floral pieces I tried on this haul were all blue and white. I don't know if that was intentional. Is that like a new thing? I don't know. It did have a long sleeve on it. Came in at the wrist and flared out a little bit. Had a tie front as well, a big scoop neckline, almost kind of like a square, like a rounded edge square. Super cropped. It didn't appear to be see-through at all. This top was very stretchy, very comfortable. Not my favorite silhouette, having it come out below the bust, but it isn't ugly. I think if you like this top, you should definitely pick it up. It doesn't look too bad on me despite the silhouette. As for these pants, they fit really funny. They were just not a stretchy denim. They were really rigid, so they weren't that comfortable to wear. They weren't that low rise either. They kind of were more of a mid-rise fit on me. They did cover up my belly button, had a traditional button zipper closure, front and back pockets. They were super duper baggy, which is the purpose of them. And then they were a little bit longer on me as well. They would drag if I didn't wear taller shoes. Like I said, they were not stretchy at all, so they weren't comfortable, and I did not end up keeping these. Now the last item is so cute. If it was in my style, I would have kept it, but I don't know how I would style this, especially then when it starts to get colder. I live in Washington, so in the fall time it gets very rainy, very cold, very crisp. There's no way that I could wear this in the wintertime, but I thought it was so cute. I'm also not really a drop waist person, but in this dress, I love the drop waist. I thought it was very flattering. So this is called the LoveSick Drop Waist Coquette dress. I got it in a size 1, and it was originally $49.90. Very affordable, very cute. It has a white lace trim, spaghetti straps that are adjustable, a tie front. It's not really adjustable, it's just there for looks, and then like a lace trim that goes down the bodice. It's a drop waist, so it actually is fitted throughout the entire bodice and then flares out right below the hips, and it has a pleated skirt. It's a little bit short, so I wouldn't get a lot of wear out of it because of how short it is. You could definitely wear with bike shorts though and you'd be fine. And I think it's super duper cute. I just don't know how I would keep it cute but also keep it warm. This is definitely more of like a transitional piece or like a summer piece. But if you live in a warmer climate, 100% get this. It is so cute, so high quality. It has a side zip so it's easier to get into. Literally no complaints about this. It fit me perfectly.
Okay, so that is officially the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I did like a lot of pieces they had in store. There were a few items on the site that they didn't have in store, so I did end up ordering them while I was in store for them to be shipped to my home so I can try them in a future video. But they did have quite a huge selection in store, so that was a nice surprise. I will say I did end up buying something. I just bought this blue top. I thought it looked really nice on me and I want more short sleeve tops. And then I did purchase that one in pink online, so that should be at my home in like a week or two so I can try that one on as well. But I didn't end up buying anything else. The jeans fit so funny. One was super tight in my calf area and then the other one was super big in the waist, so there is no size consistency whatsoever, and I wasn't really a fan of the fit of either of them, so I didn't end up purchasing them. That dress was cute, but I felt like the bust was too like high up. I would prefer more of like a cinch at the waist, not under the bust, so I don't think it really flattered my body type. But overall it was an okay haul. Like, I'm not complaining too bad about it. I feel like I did like a majority of the pieces. They just weren't perfect for me and not worth buying. As always, links everything I tried on will be in the description box below, as well as my stats so you can check my measurements, and a link to my product closet so you can shop my size. So I think I'm gonna end the video here. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video. I'm really trying to get my viewers up, trying to get more money. I mean, I know that I just got monetized, but the money really helps me in putting back into my channel, and I'm kind of focusing more on fitting rooms right now because it doesn't cost money to go to a fitting room except to drive there. So I'm trying to really focus on that, but there are brands that aren't fitting room videos that I want to try, but I don't necessarily have the money for. So if you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe because that will just get me higher up in the algorithm and help me out to make more better content. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye!